All right, men. You all performed very well today. Keep up the good work. 5 more days till we're on the road again. Come on now, Loretta. It's time to wrap up. Let's get back to our tent. After a wonderful show, Gerald Speltzer and his circus team packed up for the night. People from around the city came to see Gerald's magic show at the Texas State Fair Carnival. Business was great. Father, today's show was just spectacular. Everyone was clapping when I went on stage with you. I'm going to be a star. Sure, sweetheart. You're growing up to be just like your mother. Mr. Speltzer! Mr. Speltzer! Gerald sent his daughter inside as he turned to see a young boy come out from behind the stalls. Mr. Speltzer, I'm a really big fan of yours. I've collected all your posters. I know every trick you've ever shown. Suddenly, Gerald noticed a few guards walking around. Where did that kid go? Gerald chuckled. Thank you, lad. I hope you enjoyed the show. Well, the guards here are like hawks, but I managed to sneak a peek. Gerald raised his brow, asking, Where are your parents? I don't have any parents. I've come here to join your team. Please, Mr. Speltzer, I want to be a magician just like you. You don't have any other family? How did you get here? The boy shook his head no. I've been saving every penny to buy a ticket to this carnival ever since I saw your poster, and I've spent every bit of it for a chance to meet you. Please, Mr. Speltzer, don't send me away. I promise you, you won't be disappointed with me. The boy stepped back and began to perform a magic trick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're all about to be amazed by one of the greatest illusions of all times. I call it the vanishing. Gerald chuckled as the boy mimicked his every move. With a swift play of hands, the boy yelled, Alakazam! And at once, a sudden thick cloud of smoke filled the air, and when it had cleared out, the boy was gone. Gerald clapped as he scanned the area looking for the boy, when suddenly he heard a cough behind him. Ta-da! Well done, young man. You've impressed me. So will you teach me then, Mr. Speltzer? Gerald held the boy by the shoulder. What's your name? Harvey Hansen. Okay, Harvey Hansen, you can be my apprentice. Thank you all for coming to my show tonight. Mr. Harvey, you're such a great magician. Where did you learn all these amazing illusions? He must have had a very good teacher. Harvey cleared his throat and said, I've figured my own ways over the years. But people around here know you as the student of the great magician Gerald Speltzer. I was with him for a while, but I ask all of you here today, has Gerald Speltzer ever shown you the kind of tricks I've shown you? Harvey paced on the stage. No, how much can an old man teach you? I've reached the success through my own hard work. A certain sense of achievement sent peace to Gerald's heart when he got news of Harvey's success. He had retired after his business had suffered a great loss. He is now an old man, living on his own, his daughter happily married to a nice young man, and Harvey doing well for himself. Gerald searched his cabinet and took out his little savings he had left. He wasn't in a place in his life anymore where he could spend freely, but after receiving news about Harvey, he couldn't help himself but to visit the boy. So Gerald traveled to the city to meet him. Excuse me, mister, where do you think you're going? You haven't recognized me? I'm Gerald Speltzer. I used to be a magician. Sorry, we can't let random people inside. Please, just 1 minute. I just want to speak to Harvey. Look, old man, Mr. Harvey isn't seeing anyone right now. Please, I request you, if you just tell him my name, he'll tell you to let me in. After much plea, the security guards inquired Harvey Hansen and returned to the gate to allow Gerald inside. Come on, old man, we don't have all day. When Gerald entered the room, he was happy to see Harvey again after so many years. However, Harvey was not too thrilled. With a scowl on his face, he turned in his chair. "Oh, so it's you." "Harvey, I saw the newspaper. You were on the headlines." "What to you? Why are you here?" "How could I not come? Today you're a great magician. I'm so proud of you." "Stop right there. Look, if you want some money, I can help you out. But don't say all these things, that you're proud of me. What are you proud of me for?" "Harvey, how can you behave like this? I treated you like a son. You were with me for so many years. I taught you to be who you are today." "You taught me? I've reached here on my own." Harvey took a small blade from his table. He stretched out his hand and made a long cut across his palm. "What are you doing, Harvey? Stop this." Gerald was bewildered to see the cut heal in seconds right in front of his eyes. Harvey raised his brow, smirking. "What did you say, old man? You taught me, right? So why don't you tell me now how I did it?" "What are you trying to prove, Harvey? Did I not raise you like my own?" "Your words mean nothing to me. You're nothing anymore, Gerald Speltzer. Those days are over when people used to find your petty tricks entertaining. This is why today you're in this condition. Nobody wants to see you. I don't even want to see you. Get away from here." "Harvey, I came here to speak with you. Let us sort our matters." "Guards!" "Harvey, how can you be so ungrateful?" Harvey turned around as the security guards rushed inside. "It's all right. I'll leave on my own." Harvey watched Gerald go out the door. He leaned back in his seat and let out a sigh. Gerald Speltzer had taken Harvey Hansen as his apprentice when he was just 12 years old. The boy's passion for magic distinguished him from the others on the circus team. Over the years, Gerald taught his daughter and Harvey side by side as they were of similar age. And it was over these years that a certain bond developed between the two. Before long, both were in their teenage years. That's when Harvey began to grow feelings for this lovely young woman, Loretta. "Mr. Speltzer, there's nothing I've hidden from you all these years, and I think it's time I discuss something with you." "What is it, Harvey?" "I'm in love with your daughter, and I want to marry her." "All right, young man, you can marry her, but as a father, you must understand my concerns. I don't doubt your love for her, but perhaps you should take things easy. Focus on your career. Once you're established, you can marry Loretta." Harvey struggled day and night to bring himself to a better position in his life. Loretta was a beautiful young woman. She was learned, talented, and it wasn't before long that Gerald began receiving numerous proposals asking for his daughter's hand in marriage. "Loretta, it will be years before Harvey will reach anywhere. I've found for you a better suitor. The young man belongs to a respected family, he's wealthy and educated. I deem it best you accept his proposal." "Yes, father, as you wish." It was on the day of the marriage that Harvey left Gerald and went off on his own. He promised himself he would reach that level of success one day. That day, Gerald would regret what he did. He would wish his daughter were now married to him. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I will show you the best of all magic tricks you will be mesmerized to see. I will need someone from the audience to assist me. Is there anyone? Harvey scanned the crowd as a man walked down the aisle raising his hand. "I would like to assist you." "Very well then, come on up." The man walked onto the stage looking at Harvey. "Mister, what is your name?" "Call me your Famulus." "All right, trusty Famulus. What do you say we show all these lovely people here today how to fly?" "As you wish, great magician." Harvey walked towards the crowd raising his hands. "I grew up as a lonely child. Everyone around me used to point to the stars and tell me, 'Your parents are watching over you.' At the time, I didn't understand them. All I wanted to do was fly up to the heavens myself. They say a child's imagination is greater than the world. Perhaps it's really true." Harvey chuckled as he began to raise himself into the air. "Famulus, take this hoop and hold it steady. I will show you all that this is nothing but sheer magic." The crowd started gasping and murmuring, "How is he doing it? Nothing is holding him up. He passed right through the hoop." Everyone was on the edge of their seats, watching Harvey fly through the hoop in the man's hand. Famulus, do you see any deception in this? Absolutely not. You're a great magician indeed. Harvey laughed as he suddenly raised higher and higher, soaring through the air, as the crowd cheered on, applauding him and shouting his name. Thank you! But suddenly, something didn't feel right. Harvey felt like he was losing balance. He tried to keep calm and pull off the act, but it seemed like it was too late. Plummeting down, Harvey yelled as he fell to his end, screaming out in pain on the ground. The crowd started to panic as Harvey stretched his hand to the man standing in front of him. That's when he was thundered to realize this man was none other than his teacher, Gerald Speltzer. What? Harvey had seen that man with his own eyes. Harvey had spoken to him. What kind of magic is this? This is bewitchment. How could Harvey not have recognized him? Gerald? How couldn't I recognize you? Your voice, your face. How did you do this? Harvey, I have taught you many things, but I haven't taught you everything. How? How did you do this to me? Harvey cried as his death neared him. Crew members and security guards all rushed to the stage, but before anyone could get hold of the man, he vanished in thin air. Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.